Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Mariah. If you're new here, I make crochet tutorials and illuminating tutorials. I also go live and make plushies like this little Yoshi. I'm going to be trying to go live a lot more often, but yeah. So anyways, today's video is going to be about all of the things you should buy as a beginner crocheter and the things to stay away from, because oh man, is there a lot of things that I wish I would have known and I wish I would have bought in the beginning. But let's jump right into it. The first things that I recommend buying is a pack of crochet hooks. My sister had actually bought me my pack. I'm gonna see if I can try to link something like and put it right here. It is by Yarness, and I still use this case to the day. It came with a range of crochet hooks from like 0.5, which I will probably never ever use because it's very, very small, all the way up into a 6. Which is a great range of crochet hooks. Came with about 20-25 hooks. It's a great range. Another thing that I recommend is buying a lot of yarn needles. Now again, there is a pack that I have bought off of Amazon. It came with like 50. I recommend buying all of those because in the beginning I was just using a few yarn needles that I had purchased at Joann's. I think I had like maybe 5. Within the first month, I lost them, whether it was in the couch, like under the couch, accidentally been thrown away, you know. Another thing I recommend is getting an entire pack of stitch markers. Now, stitch markers is what you will use if you're making amigurumi, what you'll use to indicate the beginning of your row, because you work in a circle. And if you are doing amigurumi like me, is getting a battery powered or rechargeable glue gun, because if you're like me, you'll want to start going to craft shows. A lot of people like to actually see you working on your project, or at least attempting to, having the supplies near you, so that way it's just a little bit more personable when they can watch you make something. Another thing that I recommend is learning to read a pattern. Whether that be watching videos or actually doing the research, having a little cheat sheet, whatever it may be, I highly, highly, highly recommend learning the abbreviations and learning how to read a pattern. Because if you don't know how to read a pattern, especially as a beginner, a lot of the projects that people are doing are not going to make sense at all to you. I'm not gonna lie, when I was first learning, even now sometimes, I am doing a quick Google search. Now, if you have decided you like crocheting, I recommend keeping this Yarness crochet bag, but filling it with Clover hooks. Now, some people hate them, some people love them. I am on the deeply love side. I love my Clover hooks. They are on the spendier side, but if you crochet as much as me, it's so worth it. And I can't even explain to you why they're so amazing. They're just so great. I recommend, again, if you have decided you like crocheting and you want to continue doing it, is not settling on cheap yarn, which a lot of people say that, and I'm a sucker and I still use some of the cheapest yarn for some of my projects, not all of them, but I highly recommend going and adventuring into new yarn territory. I try to use velvet yarn. I absolutely hated it, hated it, hated it. It was terrible the first time I used it. I swore up and down I'd never use it again, but now I hate using any other type of yarn. It's so worth it. That is my video on things you should buy and things you should know as a beginner crocheter. Thanks for watching. Please let me know if you have any other video ideas, because I have no idea what I'm doing or what type of videos you guys would love to watch. I'm still new at this.